some more MLB The Show 24. We're gonna play this for a couple hours, and then we'll um, probably just end up watching the pay-per-view that was on earlier today because I didn't get the chance to watch it, and I don't want to be spoiled. So, if you did happen to watch the show tonight or today, don't spoil it for me. The reason I didn't get the chance to watch it was because I had too much other crap going on. So there's always that going for us. So I've thought about it, and basically, I'm not really quite sure why I didn't think of this sooner. If I can't get it, if I can't get it through my PS3 or put it in PS4, I'm gonna try and watch the event that I want to watch through my TV.
And stepping in for Boston, Cedane Rafaela. Splits the plate, and this one is off and running. Next offering is in for a strike.
Jeffrey Springs is going to try and strike us out, but he ain't going to succeed. Or at least I hope he won't.
That one ripped. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his back path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Jarren Duran stands in now and watches strike one. That's in there. 0-2 now.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball.
That was
you
just,
also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
0-2 now. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Could be extra bases. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle. And those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
Here's the left fielder, Rob Refsnyder. That's in there. It's 0-1. Duran at second with nobody out. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one down. Here's the third baseman, Romy Gonzalez. Right down to shoot. 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And he deals. Laced down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and whipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Manuel Valdez, batting with one down, takes a strike. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
It's through for a hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. That one's in there, 0-1. Red Sox by 2. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners first and third. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He'll circle the bases, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-zip. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Wilyer Abreu in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's in there. That's strike 2. Hard ground ball, base 9. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Trevor Story stands in now and watches strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Paredes to second, and that's all they'll get. Here's Reese McGuire. Swing and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Shane Baz.
And with a big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
This to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. But not before 5 cross the plate with a big blow. Bottom of the 1st. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. The pitch. There's a strike.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Swing and a pop-up. Dahlbeck settles under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Saying they got their work cut out for them. Down a busload already in this one.
And a manager does not want to see his hitters going to the plate swinging like it's a home run derby. He wants hitters to put together quality at-bats, play the game that you've been playing and that you've been taught to play with this organization, and go out there and move the line. If you do that, you're going to score some runs. Maybe you don't win this ball game, but at least you have some momentum to carry into the next one.
Got him looking for the K.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Yandy Diaz now. Late on that fastball. Diaz, an all-star a season ago, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was born in Cuba. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Diaz, the runner at first with 2 gone. He goes down looking. 1 left for Tampa. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Jarren Duran. The pitch. There's a strike.
0-1.
That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Calls it in, and there's 1 away. So up next, Rob Refsnyder. 0 for 1 so far. That's in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. It's ahead in the count.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. Swings and misses to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Throws that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And now, Romy Gonzalez. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Fastball for a strike. Man at second. Line drive. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 down. So stepping in for Boston, Manuel Valdez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Well struck right field. And it bangs off the top of the wall. The run comes in from second, and it's now a 6-run lead. And he's got a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now Bobby Dahlbeck in there for strike 1. And he takes the strike.
0-2.
The pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game. It's 8-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Strike 2. No question they add to their lead. It's 9-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Siggy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Back-to-back homers always out.
Here's Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1. Through there for a strike. Fastball for a strike. Field 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Arozarena after it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. The 2-round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 9-0. You're watching Red Sox. And we're back. Now it's Randy Arozarena as he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Late with the swing there.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Righty to the plate. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. Just to foul something off and extend that at-bat.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Gets under and pops it up. Under this one. 2 down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they're on the board. It's 9-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Abreu moving under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. And this is now a 9-1 ball game. Top half of the third inning. Here's the catcher, Reese McGuire. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And fires in a fastball at 95. Here comes a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. In there safely.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Man at second. Went through there for a strike. On the ground to the left, Paredes. And one away in the top of the third. Now batting Jarren Duran. 1 for 2. That's in there. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Ripped on a line. And that gets down into the gap. Coming home. Tag, and he's safe. It's a hustle double.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. And next for the Red Sox, Rob Refsnyder. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1. Baseball for a strike. Duran over at second, one down. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Around third. Here's the tag, and he's out. But a run does come in to score. So digging in, Romy Gonzalez. That's through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. So 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and no. Bottom of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Rene Pinto. The right-hander back to work. That one down the line, and foul ball.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. Got him looking. 1 away. He's in the lineup for over. And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
The Rays with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of the third. Lifted in the air down the left side. Ref Snyder makes the grab. 2 down.
Now back. The designated hitter. Harold.
2 outs, bases empty. And next is the designated hitter, Harold Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Two out, space is empty. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Dahlbeck makes the grab, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 11, the Rays 1. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Taj Bradley.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Valdez leading things off and takes a strike. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
The line to kick the pitch. On the line, base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Man at first, and now here is Bobby Dahlbeck. Splits the plate, and that's strike 1. Dahlbeck in his 3rd season, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Next offering is in for a strike. Valdez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Drill to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A massive home run. That's his third home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 13-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Fastball for a strike. The Red Sox up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. Series sizing it up and makes the grab. And there's one down. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. And that's a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Line drive, base hit.
Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next to hit, Reese McGuire. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Lays out and makes the play. Cedane Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And a strike in there.
0-2.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Out of here. A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 15-1. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boom, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss.
On the mound now, number 26. He's into the game with the bases empty. Durant in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Bottom 4, and now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. And a swing and a miss.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Fastball for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Just misses with that one.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Struck him out looking.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Goes another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Isaac Paredes now. Caught looking his first time up. That's in there. Strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Burns through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 2 out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Arozarena now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Hit in the air, right field. Abreu under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. Boston's out in front, 15-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Rob Refsnyder. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Action in the pen down there. Kevin Kelly warming up for manager Kevin Cash. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a play, and they don't get an out on the play.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Romy Gonzalez. Right through there for a strike. Splits the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Arozarena going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
The second baseman,
Man at first, Manuel Valdez. Up next for the Red Sox. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Red Sox up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fastball for a strike. Swings and sends a rocket to right. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Refsnyder rounds second on his way to 3rd. Lead runner holds at 3rd. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
I feel like I've seen more balls, and this is speaking as a former outfielder, former center fielder, but more balls in this game just out of the reach. Sometimes the angle's not great. Other times just got to give credit because the hitters hit the ball really hard and jumped off the bat. But one thing we do know is warmer temperatures are very, very favorable for the hitters.
Next offering is in for a strike. Refsnyder at 3rd. Valdez over at 2nd with 1 down. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. 1 run across, another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they extend their lead. And he's out on the tag. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. He's already homered in this game. And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Story in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 runs across in the inning. All Red Sox in this one. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one hops the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at 3rd. It's a 2-out double, 2nd and 3rd now.
The catcher, number 3,
Reese McGuire up next for the Red Sox.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. That's a strike. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. Tattooed to Tater Town. And gone. A monster shot to right. And they tack on 3. It's 20-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Kevin Kelly. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Cedane Rafaela. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Splits the plate. That is strike 2.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at-bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. And we're back. Heads to the bottom of the fifth. Lau at the plate. Crawford back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Center field. On his way over. And he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. And now it's Jose Siri. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And a 1-2 again. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back.
Batter number 10.
2 strikes, sort of pitch you're open for a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Rosario stands in now and watches strike 1. Big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Rob Refsnyder. And a pitch. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. Out to short, boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. And stepping in for Boston, Enmanuel Valdez. 4 for 4, 2 doubles and 2 singles.
He's going.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Gonzalez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
They're merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with the big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
And the pitch. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. Gone. That was blasted to the moon. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 22-1. Singing, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he has really seen the ball well in this one.
Bobby Dahlbeck up next for the Red Sox. 4 out of 4 with a double, and he's homered 3 times. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. Fastball for a strike. Into center on a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Right there does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Fastball for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Robert to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a pair. It's 24-1. Now on the mound for the Rays, Phil Maton.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
There's a strike. High fly ball out towards left field. Arozarena ranging back. Grabs it right up against the wall. McGuire. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Reese McGuire.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
There's a swing and a drive. Low, ranging back towards the wall. Caught just shy of the wall. Rene Pinto next to hit for the Rays. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Greg Weisser.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. And here it comes. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The punch out there, and there's 2 away.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way, coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff pouring in on his hands.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ball popped up. McGuire should have this one. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
Make a move, make a move, make a move.
We go to the top of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Cedane Rafaela. Maton, a 6'2 righty, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent, and that's in for a strike.
Here's the forecast for tomorrow. Look partly sunny weather with a high of 70 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 55 degrees.
Fastball for a strike.
Y'all didn't hear that.
Here's a rocket out to left. Corrals it, and there's 1 down. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Jarren Duran. Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. And next for the Red Sox, Rob Refsnyder. Bunting, and he pops it up. Maton brings it in. 2 down. Man at first, and here is Romy Gonzalez. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Series sizing it up. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Curtis Mead. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they
Slings to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Pinch hitter coming on, Austin Shenton. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Fastball for a strike. Slow roller to third. Gonzalez. That's the 2nd out.
Down batter, second baseman.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays. Francisco Mejia looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Dahlbeck. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. This one pretty well. So remaining in the game defensively, Curtis Mead. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. Jason Adam gets the call from the pen. And stepping in for Boston, Edmanuel Valdez.
Adam.
The pitch. That one finds the zone.
No ball. 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals.
types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. That means you put a pretty good swing on it.
And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's a strike, 95 of that one. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Tyler Alexander warming up for manager Kevin Cash. The pitch.
Yeah.
Valdez over at second. Dahlbeck at first with no outs. Hit on the ground might be 2. There's 1. And they turn the double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Siri going back, and it hits the fence. In to score is the runner from third, and the lead continues to grow. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Brian Mata gets the ball now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Fastball for a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And the 0-2. And they'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. As this one sized up, makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number 10.
Ahmed Rosario. Next to hit for the Rays.
Rosario.
Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offer in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher for the Rays, Rene Pinto. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And that's in for a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Drifts towards it, and a foul ball. This one in the air. Gets under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Alexander. And here's the catcher, Reese McGuire, as the lefty gets to work. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Kicks and fires. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And there's 1 away.
Now batting. The 17th.
So the batting order turns over. Now at the plate, Cedane Rafaela. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Line drive, and and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's into third. Have a game. That's his 4th hit. Now here is Rob Refsnyder. There's the strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2. The pitch. That one drilled left field. Jones makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Base hit and a run comes in.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and
Runner on the go again. Strike in there. Throw to third. He's safe.
very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down. But he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including back for the bottom of the ninth, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to get it started. Johnny DeLuca.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Cooper Criswell.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Next pitch is outside. And that one hit to first. Dahlbeck takes it himself. 1 out, bottom of the ninth. Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Richie Palacios. 1 out, the base is empty for him. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. The Rays with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is in for a strike. Now a fly ball to right center. Hauls it in, 2 away. So they're down to their final out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Curtis Mead. That's in there. And that is strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. On the ground, and this should do it. Valdez. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox take this one in a blowout.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays. Great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
So this one got a little out of hand. Training baseball coming your way. It's the Tampa. Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Close, but called a ball.
One ball, two strikes.
Got him. And one away.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. Popped up. Under it. They got it for out number two. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. And here's the rookie center fielder, Cedane Rafaela. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. Littell measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And here is Vaughn Grissom. That's in there. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one's in there. 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Series makes the grab, one down. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. We could be in for a power showcase today with the
No! No!
tag and it's out first. Couldn't get back to the bag. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Around first, digging for two. Throws to second, and he's out.
Damn. Shit.
Down, and that ends the new inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Okay.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Kicks and deals. And swinging.
Really? Not that hard of a heat. Not really that hard of an out.
His mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way.
I mean, seriously.
A little anxious.
And stepping in for the Rays, Randy Arozarena. Popped up left side. Devers hauls it in, and there's two away.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Randy Lau, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. No score here in the second. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two. Two down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. And now the veteran third baseman, Rafael Devers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Strike two.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
That's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel like hair more.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Oh, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Wilyer Abreu in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Man at second. That one ripped. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 2-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. But a good swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Rob Refsnyder stands in now and watches strike one. Strike. And there's a base hit to left. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
There's a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play. With 2 strikes, some people say get the strikeout. I think just execute.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. Makes the catch. One down. Now a throw to first, and he won't
What?
get back in time. It's a double play.
I didn't even push anything, bro.
Ready to hit. Now a screamer into the outfield. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that.
That's crazy.
Top half of the third inning. And the batter now, Jose Siri. Pavetta back to work. On the ground. And it gets by him.
Not much to this one other than
Oh,
just
that's fucking
willingness
bullshit.
to go the other way.
I ain't even fucking move,
That's a
bro.
team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now let's
That's
see
bullshit,
if they
you
some
know it.
action with good wheels on the bases.
That one in there
Go.
across the letters.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at
There
them
you
if
go.
they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Rafaela makes the play. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Rene Pinto. And that one fouled off. The Red Sox leading by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ground ball left side could be 2. 1 second, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Or that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Josh Lowe. Right through there for a strike. Pinto off of first with 2 away. Bounce to the left side. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. The Rays strand just the 1, and they're down 2-0.
All right.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Cedane Rafaela. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. It's 3-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And boom, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sent down to the minor leagues. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And the righty deals. That's in there. And it's 0-2.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Left field, way back there. And that ball is out of here. An absolute smash to left. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
That's in there. That's strike 2. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the last half of the 3rd. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Man aboard, and here is Devers. He's already homered in this game. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Saved at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Righty delivers. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another homer. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they boost their lead. It's 6-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas doubled his first time up. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Ryan Pepio appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his meeting. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 7-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Wilyer Abreu will hit next. Doubled in his first AB. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Fastball for a strike. The 0-2. No question about this one. It's out of here.
Back-to-back back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Righty to the plate. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. Off the bat, he was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Splits the plate, and the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ref Snyder stands at second with no outs. Hit hard on the ground to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out.
Double steal. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Double steal.
But in this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. Right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well, so you got to take that back. Get your team that much closer to scoring run.
Ripped on a line to center. He's got it. Both brothers tagging. He'll score on the sac fly, and they now lead by 9. So the lineup flips over. And now it's going to be Cedine Rafaela. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Over to Diaz. Got the out. Vaughn Grissom up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered here in this one. A bunt and it's popped up. Diaz flashes the leather on the running catch. But they score 7 times to blow this thing open. On to inning number 4. Out of the 4th, and now Harold Ramirez. And it's fouled away. Ramirez in his 5th season, 29 years old, and he's a native of Colombia. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Goes down looking.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Young. Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. Headed down the line, and that will drop foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball left side. Zips it across. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Isaac Paredes. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 9-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Here comes a pitch. Ground ball right side. Grissom. Tosses to first. They get the out on the Rosarena. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Ryan Pepio.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Duran leading things off and takes a strike. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
0-2 now. That one ripped right center field. If one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for three.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you've got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
Strike two. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And he's gone yard again. His third home run of the game. It's 10-1.
It's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you.
And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity.
There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Here comes Casas around third. He will score. It's 11-1. He's not stopping. On his way home. Played the play. He tried for the inside.
I could have gotten that if he hadn't picked that damn ball up.
Ref Snyder in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. Through there for a strike. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Man on second, two down.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Dives and makes the catch.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
And we're back. Top five, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Brandon Lau. Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And there's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. And he's already singled in this game. Foul ball. The 0-1. In the air out towards right center. Settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. And there are two outs.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop.
Two outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. big swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Off the mark there. And that's ball one.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They trail by double digits. 11-1. Start the bottom of the fifth and taking over on the mound, Taj Bradley. The pitch. Hamilton in the box now. No balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air, low. Sizing this one up. Balls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Here's the center fielder, Cedane Rafaela. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at-bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
Swung on, belted. Siri really on his horse for it. That one hops against the fence. Round second, digging for third. The relay, and he's out. Down the number 2 hitter, Vaughn Grissom. Gets the bunt down the right side. Diaz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Rene Pinto. The left-hander on now, Chris Murphy.
Number 72.
And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. Popped up. Nabs it. One away.
The right fielder, number 15. Josh Lowe.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Next to him, Josh Lowe. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Foul ball still 0-2. And he deals. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rafaela on the move. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So now here's the DH, Harold Ramirez.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Red Sox 11. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 26.
Yaniel Perez.
Durant stands in now and watches strike 1.
0-1.
That's in there. 0-2. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And there's a strike.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
And there's a fly ball deep right field, and he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Lined in the left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Stepping in, Wilyer Abreu. There's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around third. He scores, and it's 12-1. Around second now, going for 3. And now a wide throw to third.
They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for a while. That right there is a beautiful swing and nice hustle for the triple.
Rob Refsnyder digs in now. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. Back now, top 7, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to lead it off. Francisco Mejia. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Murphy goes 6'1", 25 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. Durant makes the grab, 1 away. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jose Caballero looking to start something with 1 gone. That one misses, and that's ball 1. The Rays with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. And 1 and 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, the left fielder, Randy.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays. Oslevis Basabe trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Popped up. Under it. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Rays held in check here. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Staying in the game on defense, Francisco Mejia. He pitch hit last half and now takes over at first. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. The pitch right through there for a strike.
Now playing left field, number 62. Jonathan Oranda.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
And the pitch. Line drive, knocks it down. Not in time. He's safe. So man aboard, David Hamilton now at the plate. Fastball in for a strike. Going 1.
0-1's the count.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike. ball right side. Could be 2. Rosario 1. Drops it, but they're saying it was on the transfer. Back to the top of the lineup. Zidane Rafaela up next for the Red Sox.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Right through there for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 13-1. The tag, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Vaughn Grissom. Puts a bunt down. In plenty of time to first. Out number 3. Run on 2 hits. No errors. No one left. Back to the top of the 8th, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to start the inning. Curtis Mead. Greg Weiser gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. Right-handed reliever. Got it by him for the K.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Siri, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. Slider right there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to Casas. 2 up, 2 down here at the top of the 8th.
The batter, number 10, shortstop,
Ahmed Rosario, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then
That's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jacob Lopez.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Leading things off and takes a strike. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Phil Maton warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Adam also getting ready. Yeah, there's the strike. Rips one to right. 1 up, 1 down. Devers now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a strike to Devers. Well struck right field. And that one's off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay, but he's in there easily.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Casas in the box now. No balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. Ripped on the ground to second. Walls throws to first. And he's out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
That one.
Hold up. I know. back, Rose. Sorry about that. So, trying to get this done. I'm trying to get this done. All right. Oh shit. That ain't good. Alright. Fuck yeah, let's go. We got one more game. That's all we got. And then we'll fucking figure this out. I really am getting tired of playing Tampa Bay. Like, I'm tired of playing Tampa Bay already. Like, for real. Alright, we're gonna... Alright, we're gonna put you there. Okay. Von Grissom. We're gonna go here to the bench. So Danny, got that. Okay. I was gonna say, what the hell is Jaron Duran? Alright. Jesus, where the hell are you? Well, here, I need you. Okay, I need you in right field. DH. Romy Gonzalez. There you go. Last game. Hell yeah.
And the key to victory for them here, get their starters some run support. If they can get him a run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early and a few runs is going to feel like hurt. Yandy Diaz now.
fuck. I was spacing it. My bad. Okay. That's not good.
Top of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. Howard back to work. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground.
Bull, he's out.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball.
Bull, he's out.
That's all he needed.
He's fucking out, bro.
That was kind of a swing and ball.
We should be able to fucking challenge that.
Story moving under this one. Hits it away for the out.
Randy Rosarena.
And now it's Jose Siri. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything near him.
Damn you fucking asshole.
Slider misses outside. The back plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stand to talk very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch. Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players. Maybe here and there just a while. He's appreciated back there. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed.
And the defense leads the side relay because he puts pressure on the ball in play. That's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, get him to the strike.
Ahmed Rosario, the next to his takes outside. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Casas drifts towards it. Reaches for the wall. And he's got it. One left for two. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for Boston, Emmanuel Valdez. That one's in there. That's strike one. McClanahan, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and works in a slider.
All right, now he may not like either of those first two pitches or agree with the umpire's call, but at this point, you have to bear down and be ready.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And that one is going to go.
Sorry for all the blue screens, guys. I had to mute the audio. Actually, hold up. Oh, bullshit. He was safe. He reached the bag long before that throw was ever made.
Low drop step going back. It's a
There's two. done. Whew. Holy crap. I felt like it took 3 hours. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up button on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you fine folks later on. Peace out.